So, National Institute of Biomedical NIBIO serves as a core institute for orphan drug development promotion project at the development stage after the designation orphan drug by the ministry. NIBIO gives grant aid and instruction and advices and accreditation of R&D expenses for tax deduction. And PMDA provides protocol assistance for clinical trial and priority review of new drug application. And MHW finally gives a market authorization and establish an extended re-examination period. And also all these institutes are collaboration and creative activities. Since the national government support program for orphan drugs and medical devices started in 1993, totally 227 drugs and 21 devices were designated until fiscal year 2009, that is until the end of March 2010. Almost half of the designated orphan drugs are intractable, incurable rare diseases such as congenital diseases, metabolic diseases, etc., and a quarter are infectious diseases. Examples of the designated orphan devices are implantable ventricular assistant device, a hemodialysis machine for Crohn's diseases, etc. This table shows the overall situation of the designation, grant aid, and approval of the orphan drugs and devices. More than half of the designated orphan products received the grant aid, and 85 orphan drugs and 2 orphan devices approved by the end of the fiscal year 2009. This table shows the example of the recent approval of orphan products during fiscal year 2009 and 2010. So I skip the explanation and in detail, but just show the product name. First one is vancomycin 1% of ophthalmic ointment. Adjuvanted influenza virus vaccines, levolated tablets for idiopathic thrombocytopenic purpura, Bolibris tablets for pulmonary arterial hypertension, implanted left ventricular assistance system. The prepared and pandemic influenza vaccine was designated after the clarification of the orphan criteria for vaccines. Also, sorry. So, that was an example of the recent activities. In addition to the existing orphan drugs promotion program, MHW recently started a new challenge for development of unapproved and off-label drugs which are in high medical needs. The targets of the promotion are drugs or indications which are already authorized in the United States or Europe, mainly in UK, France, or Germany, but not yet approved in Japan, even though the medical needs in Japan are high. Also, the corresponding development promotion program started in fiscal year 2009 for 3 years, aiming for sooner development and supply of the 14 unapproved products by the grant aid for the clinical trials. This chart shows the relation of the existing orphan drug development promotion project and the new program for unapproved drugs. Since a large part of the unapproved drugs within a range of orphan drugs, the grant aid by the new program is focusing on the products outside of the orphan criteria, and both new grant aid and existing orphan grant aid are supporting the development of unapproved drugs. So this, the structure and the flow of the new promotion program on unapproved and off-label drugs are like this. The program is based on the request by the public and academia. After considering the situation of the availability of the product and the indication in the US and Europe, the study group evaluates the medical need of the request in Japan. The study group requests for company to develop the product and hears the company's opinion. The company considers the R&D timetable based on the study group request and provides a comment to the study group. The study group makes an advice to the company about the requirement of clinical trial or recognizes possibility for documentary application using available information in public domain. The council makes evaluation of the documentary application. Company conduct clinical trial with the advice of a study group or submit documentary application with existing information in public domain. And the study group finally reports the development situation into Chuikyo for its consideration of drug pricing. This table shows the current outcome of the study group as of last December 2010. Among the 327 total requests by the academia and the public, 4 items are already approved, and 163 items were requested to the company for their development. Among 91 first group items of 163, 21 were recognized as documentary application with existing well-known data. 43 items already started the development, and 27 were under consideration by either company or study group. Among the total 374 requests by the public and academia, 84 items are pediatrics. And lastly explains the challenges for development of pediatrics in Japan. So this is showing the number of the pediatrics. So the development of pediatric drug has three approaches: establishing the pediatric dose finding, developing the necessary pediatric dosage forms, and R&D for pediatric rare diseases, which are mostly recognized as ultra-rare diseases. In 2000, Japan revised the good post-marketing surveillance practice to specify the post-market clinical experience surveys and clinical investigations for pediatric use. We request the company at the point of approval of the new drug to specify the items which should be surveyed during its marketing. If the company plans a clinical investigation for pediatric dose finding, re-examination period of the new drug can be extended within a range of not exceeding 10 years. That means longer market exclusivity. And another one is like this. In addition, from 2005, we started the project for accumulating the evidence of pediatric medication. This chart shows the mechanism of the evidence accumulation system for pediatric medication and flow of the information. National Center of Child Health and Development, coordinating hospital, organizes a network of participating core hospitals and their pediatricians to collect a report of pediatric dispensing to patients. At the same time, National Center received safety information report from PMDA after they are analyzing individual safety information submitted by the network hospitals. MHW Studies Group receives a report of pediatric dispensing from the National Center and also collect evidence from academia. The study group evaluates these data and evidences and information sorry. Sorry. This shows the system of the evidence accumulating project. So, sorry. So the bottom part is working activities of the National Center for Child Health Development and network of the core hospitals and PMDA. And after receiving the report from the National Center for Child Health and Development, MHW study group receives a report of pediatric dispensing from the National Center and also collect evidence from academia. The study group evaluates these data and evidences and informs the evaluation to the relating company. The company supplies the drug product and its information on child use to pediatricians and patients, etc., based on the evaluation of the study group. From fiscal year 2005 to 2009, this system provided the accumulated evidence of practical use in pediatric medication to the medical professionals and basic information for companies' development of pediatrics and their dose findings. I'm sorry to show the slide, but all slides are available in the website later. So this is the order of the information to the finally pediatricians and patients. Again, based on the available information, we are encouraging the development of unapproved and off-label drugs, including pediatrics, their indications, and their dose findings. So that's my whole presentation, and thank you very much for your attention.